We'll mute.
All right, let's see. Okay, so sorry about that. We had to have a new live. It's probably going to take a while for it to catch up. Oh, they're rough. You found us. Okay, good. Trying to find what I was trying. I got to find the live over here. There it is. Hi, Jeanette. You're listening? Okay. Hi, got to be. What? Hi, Barb Olson. Hi, TX Mopar. How many people made it through the whole movie last night? I didn't. I don't know where I fell asleep.
I didn't see any of it.
It quit partway through the third episode, I think.
Really? It did?
We started up over.
Crazy. Really? It quit? Did it say why? Was it one of those things? Are you still there?
I don't know. Nicole said it quit. I fell asleep and missed the last episode.
Nicole said it quit.
I'll watch some. And then I started.
Where did it cut off, Barb?
Well, there's Nicole.
Do you know why it cut off?
No, it quit on the third episode.
I wonder if my internet went out because my internet's been going out.
Maybe.
Because I don't know if it went out because
That could be.
Did you see it say, "Are you still there"?
Could it be weather? Ooh, I like that, Carol.
How many episodes were there?
3 altogether.
And it cut out in the middle of the third? All right, well, we can pick it up again. I don't know where I fell asleep. I know I made it through the first. I made it through the first one. I made it through probably partial on the second. I don't. Maybe almost close to the whole thing on the second. I don't know.
Deborah says it
Oh,
cut off
Barb
towards
said it
the
did.
last of the third
Okay.
episode.
All right. Well, we'll have to see. Did you like what you saw, Barb? It was good. There was some more information. The HBO one is very good too. And at first I thought it was going to be exactly the same. And I was so surprised that his girlfriend was in 2 different outfits. That screwed me up. I thought those were 2 different girls. She was the only one that was in 2 different outfits. And she looked totally different. One was her hair was down, one her hair was up, and I thought they were 2 different people. But it was the same girl.
Are you talking about the movie?
Yeah. Yep. Did anybody get freaked out with that Miley girl changing her outfit and her hair and all that stuff?
You think she did that in real life?
No, that was real life. It was a documentary. It was one of the best you've ever seen, Ruff? Did you see the HBO
really
one with
liked
us,
it.
Ruff? The HBO one was very good. So I thought this was going to be just like it because it started, but they went way in deep on the boat
Yeah, I like this one better.
for what I saw. And they told more about, I guess, that he was physically abusive to the girlfriend. And it was hard to keep track because of all their names started with an M, Barb said. Yeah.
Well, a lot of people change their hair to up.
Did that other one get married to Connor? The one that was Mallory's best friend? Did she get married to the Connor kid? Because she told him sit up straight, like she acted like she was his wife.
No, I think they're still boyfriend and girlfriend.
Do they have any kids? It just looked...
Not that I...
Really? Because it... Okay. I wonder if she... What's going on? I'm so confused. What's confusing, Granny? What's confusing? Tell me. What's confusing? Tell me why you're so confused. We're talking about a documentary on the Murdaughs. And then we're going to discuss the trial today. What could be so confusing? Hi, Ashley. Did you get to watch it? I'm trying to think of what else was on there that they showed a lot more footage of them as little kids. Oh, and told a lot more about the housekeeper and how close her and Paul were. And that Paul carried a photo of her in his wallet, the housekeeper, Gloria Satterfield.
Mm-hmm.
Which makes it even a little more disturbing if that is Paul that lets her head, like, bash back.
Yeah.
I was watching you and it wasn't this one. Oh, it wasn't this one. Oh no. Well, at least you found us.
The problem with Paul is that his personality was so unpredictable, you know.
Mm-hmm. You must have been watching the auction, Granny. Let's see. Hi, to Scooter. To Scooter, did you make it? You didn't make it because you signed out. I felt sorry for Buster until I watched the show. Okay, I didn't see much about Buster, but maybe I didn't get to that far yet. Did they have a lot about Buster? Did they have a lot about Buster, Ruff? I remember, Granny. Did they have a lot about Buster?
I didn't think there was that much about Buster, to be
Hi,
honest.
Christy. Oh, so what made you change your mind, Ruff, in there? What did they show about Buster that made you change your mind? Did police ever check Stephen Smith's cell phone records? His phone was found on him. I don't know. I didn't get to see the part about Stephen Smith. More than I knew. Okay, so tell me what thing in particular made you not feel sorry for him. I kept trying to pause and it wouldn't pause. You can't pause it. Scooter, you can't pause it when it's being. Why did you have to pause it? The part where they said they thought that Buster killed. Oh, okay, I didn't see that part yet. That would be Stephen Smith. What did you think about Maggie, Ruff? Three. I'm on episode 3 now, and I absolutely abhor the Murdaughs. You're watching episode 3 right now? Did you watch the whole trial today? Yes, and they thought they said that, yes, and that they thought that they had a relationship. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I wasn't impressed with Maggie allowing her boys to drink to that extent. Yeah, I know. Whoa, that's one thing, Varv. Did you see when the girl said that he would have them go to the law office, 14 and 16 years old, and be giving them alcohol? What?
What?
That was insane. What? First of all, he's a lawyer. Okay, he should know about the ramifications of giving underage kids alcohol. But to do it at a law office, have them come in and give 14 and 16-year-olds alcohol? That was crazy. That was nuts. And they were all drinking. Paul was like drinking it out of a funnel, like 4 at a time. Maggie. I don't know. You should always be honest, Granny. It's a good way to live.
Yep, he funneled a 6-pack the night he wrecked the boat.
Yeah. That was something, yeah. What about Buster's statement yesterday? Paul was bullying in bars. Carolyn, you don't think Maggie was a rotten mother?
Maggie was what?
What? A rotten mother? Ruff is asking me a question. Ruff, I honestly didn't know her. I think that to tell your kids that don't worry, you know, and again, it is hearsay because she's not here. Thank you, Granny. I'm glad you love me. Love you too. But do I agree with her parenting? No. Giving kids alcohol like that and having other kids to your house and endorsing it and giving them all that alcohol? No, that's not good parenting. It's really dangerous. And
they would both try to cover up and hide things that the boys did.
yeah. When he had that accident with the truck and they went there and cleaned it up and told her not to call 911, you know, I mean, they were covering up for him. But I believe he called his mother and she knew he was drunk when he was driving that boat. And she didn't tell him, you know, not to. Well, she allowed Paul, that's the least thing, right? She allowed Paul's girlfriend to spend the night. He was, how old was Paul? Was 21 years old, wasn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, I don't see anything wrong with having, you know, what do we know the circumstances if the girlfriend spent the night? That doesn't bother me as much as a lot of the other stuff. Having the girlfriend spend the night?
Yeah, and he blamed his best friend. Said he was driving.
Well, his father told him to say that, didn't he?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. She may have let the girlfriend spend the night because she wanted to be liked.
I don't find that to be. What did the bar? Yeah, why did the bar serve those kids that are underage? Exactly.
Yeah.
That's right.
That was weird.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Bartenders do that a lot.
And his ID wasn't checked at the store either. And he was a lot shorter than Buster. And I think Buster was a lot heavier as well. He said it at the accident. He said what? They dated for 4 years? I don't know. They dated a long time, I think. But that, to me, that's here nor there. Whether he spent the night at the house, that's That happens,
Right.
that people do that. I mean, I don't see anything wrong with that. He's 21 years old, even if he's 18, 19 years old, even if he's whatever, I don't know.
Right.
That's not a big issue for me. Maybe she just was happier to know where her kids were. I mean, I can see that too. We always had the kids here with all of their friends stayed here. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, he did, I think, rough.
That Connor was driving, yeah. Yep. Drunk teenagers, 6 foot tall and bulletproof until somebody gets hurt. I don't think Paul was 6 feet tall. Anyway, but the other one that he was friends with, that Alex was friends for, and he had brought him into the law office, that was pretty slimy, and told him, pick a room, nobody's taping you. Try to work out a deal with him. And he's like, don't think anybody's setting you up. That was slimy. And then the kid thinking that he was going to be killed because of who they were. Connor.
Yeah. Even the parents are afraid. The kid's parents.
Well, he can't help his height, though. People come in all sizes.
True.
That doesn't make somebody good or bad. It's a saying, not literal, What's a saying, I can buy myself flowers? What about Paul saying to his girlfriend, sorry, your father can't... Oh, that was horrible. Yeah, why can't you...
Yeah.
And slapping her was like really bad. And calling her an effing whore, is that what he called her? I think so, yeah. It's pretty
That's
bad.
the worst you can do.
Yeah, Mark Ball, you were going to talk about Mark Ball. Yeah, he didn't do so well for the defense, did he?
No, not too good.
Not a good witness.
Mm-hmm. I hear you, Ruff. 6 foot tall. Oh, that is just an expression. Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Never actually heard that one, but okay. It's not be popular here. All right, so let's talk about Mark Ball. So Mark is a lawyer that worked at the Murdaugh's law firm, now Parker, MPD or something. And he's known Alex for a long time. And he's known the Murdaughs for a long time. So he was on the stand today, and he said a lot of things that didn't exactly help the defense. He said that one of the things that he said was that Alex told him 3 times that he did not go down to those dog kennels. And he said, and then I heard his voice clearly, clear as a bell on that video. So he knows that he lied. He told him the story that he ate dinner, took a nap, and then went to his parents. Didn't go down to the dog kennel, so he knows, that's a lie. He also said that, he said Paul was a good kid. If he needed help, Paul would help, but he did things, he would do some stupid things, and he would try to talk to him and tell him that, and... What else did he say? He said that he didn't know Alex was taking any of that money, and Alex did a lot of really bad things. He made the whole law firm name need to be changed. He dirtied it. He was doing all this, fraudulent stuff. Like when he cashed that check that just happened to have his name and his brother's name, and he cashed it. And then he told them, see, this I don't even understand. If that woman was such a good bookkeeper, how could this happen? He said he cashed that check, told her he lost it, and then he cashed both. When he told her he lost it, she should have put a stop on the other one. Right? That's the normal thing to do, especially for something that's over $100,000.
Right.
So she didn't put a stop on it, obviously, and then he cashed that one after the second one. That should have never happened. I mean, yes, it's wrong. The whole thing is wrong but they said that, well, why didn't you do something about it then? And he said, well, we couldn't understand. Maybe it was an honest mistake because it did have his name on it and he did cash it and maybe, whatever. And he did pay the money back with interest. Bruff says, I'm not a prude. My daughter had her friends spend the night too. My house was a gathering place, but I always made sure boys were in the den, but I'm sure they stuck around. Let's see. Hi, Julie W. Is she back inside? Who, Nicole?
Scooter's cat, you heard a scream.
Oh.
And it was,
Hello, Sassy.
yeah, it was Scooter's cat. And I was asking Scooter if she was back inside.
Let's see.
Darn
What's
it.
he said? I'm trying to see.
Oh, she's inside.
Mark Ball was like one of the first ones on scene. He was very upset that he was saying the SLED officers, they didn't, and I guess the investigators that arrived, they didn't, block off the crime scene. He was very upset that they were, compromising it. And then another thing he said was that he had preferential treatment. In fact, they were telling him, look, do you want us to take off all of our stuff so we don't look like inside, like their badges, their whatever, their guns. I don't know what the heck he was saying. Like, nobody gets treated like that. He got treated like that. And what else did he say? Jog my memory here. He was 8 or 10 miles away from Moselle, and he rushed right over. He said he arrived a couple of hours after the murders, parked behind a police car, says there were no barriers put up to block off the crime scene, and he said he told police to block it off. He says they didn't, and several other cars piled up at the scene. He said he was concerned. The rain concerned him because he thought it was preventing the preservation of the crime scene. He also said the rain was falling on Paul's body and police didn't put a tarp over it. He found it quite disrespectful, and quite frankly, it pissed me off, he said. He said that Alex kept saying, look at what they did. Look at what they did. Right off the bat. He testified that, again, like I said, he said he never was went to the kennels. He knows he lied. He was at the kennels. He said someone in a group cleaned up the house, put pots and pans away. Mark Ball said he took pictures of the CB Rose truck. He said the truck had no license plates. And he saw a jug of Clorox in the bed of the truck. Well, he took care of the dogs. That could be to clean out the kennels. He thought it was odd, so he took a couple of pictures of it and sent it to SLED. It looked odd. He said 2 people had been killed and there was Clorox. Then they did that they did him so bad thing. And Ball says it sounds like they did him so bad. He said that Alex was so addicted to his phone, he can't imagine Alex would be anywhere without his phone. I told you about all that. We went over the misuse of the check. Okay, so let's see. We have the other thing he flip-flopped on was whose pulse he checked first. He kept saying, well, I checked Paul's pulse first, I checked Maggie's pulse first, and it wasn't consistent. He would switch it around from Paul to Maggie. And what else did they do here? That was... He said the last thing that Creighton Waters asked him, he said that your buddy, his friend and law partner of 34 years, told you 3 times I was never at the dog kennels. And Mark Ball said, that's correct. And now you know that's a lie. When I saw the video or so, a month or so ago, I knew it was a lie. Then they had Dawn Cook, and she's part of the defense team in the boat crash that left Mallory Beach deceased. She talked about the motion to compel financial records filed by Mark Tinsley. It was not a major concern. They figured the focus of upcoming hearings would be the more pressing issues. Cook says they didn't take it lightly, but they didn't see it as an existential threat to Murdaugh. And then they had a forensic expert who did the fingerprints and footprints and talked forever about the latent footprints and how the crime scene, they should have had booties on, they should have had this on. You know, the defense, all the defense is doing is bringing up stuff to say that it was, they were ineffectual, they made mistakes, and because of this, you can't count on any of this evidence. It's just, you know, you're going to have the reasonable doubt is what they're trying to jog in there. And I mean, they just went back and forth on this stuff. They had another caregiver of Miss Libby there, and I mean, I don't think the defense scored points today with this. I'm going to take a poll. I don't think they did. I don't think anything in there was really that you would be like, oh wow. But the thing is, it's still going to boil down to whether they can't get to that. He was there, but did he do this? And it's going to boil down to that. But let me see what let's see who, where's my live chat? Let me do a poll. Hi, little lady. Let's see. Hi, Billy Boy Blue. The defense is tearing at the police. Yeah, but what do you think, Billy? Is that? Do you think they're effective in doing that? That you think that that's what's going to do it for them? I don't think they did. I think their Mark Ball witness worked against them. Okay, I think that definitely worked against them. Yeah, that's Jimmy. He's got a chew toy. Hi, Frilly Farmhouse. Depends on the jury. Well, 65 already say no. Thank you, Ruff, for the super chat you sent at the end of the last one. I send a thank you in the text, but my internet cut off for a minute, and that's why it just took us right out of there. But thank you to all the mods that helped with the auction. Thank you to everybody that bought and sold. We didn't get to say goodbye properly because it just cut us off. Yeah, they're playing, just mouthing around. They're very well behaved. What? What? F what, Granny? What's Granny effing? What are you effing, Granny? What are you effing? I don't know what Granny's effing. So it appears that John, Marvin, Randy, and Lynn will be testifying. Yeah, they thought they were going to testify today. But that was a lie. Really? Your dog does? That's cute.
Do you think Alex is going to get on the stand?
I don't know. I don't think so. Wouldn't be a good idea, I don't think.
Yeah, but he thinks he knows everything, I think.
I'll be watching all the testimony tomorrow. Yeah, me too. Me too.
I can't join the live chat.
Why can't you, Elle?
I don't know. I don't know. It stinks.
What are you saying, F that, Granny? What's Granny effing in there? Granny, what are you effing?
She was trying to say her name, Fulker, and she couldn't do it, and she tried like a bunch of times, and then she said F that, she couldn't do it, she just gave up.
Oh, F that. I see. F them. 100. Who are we effing,
I
Granny?
think she means the Murdaughs, I think.
Okay. Thank you for the super chat, Granny Potato. Of course, Billy, is that a serious question?
I didn't see his question.
Am I going to be on tomorrow night? God willing, I'll be here, Billy boy. When?
That's a strange.
I'm here. You know that, Billy.
You think so, Ruff? Ruff says she's 100% positive he will not get on the stand. I don't know, he's pretty full of himself.
You going to stop by, Billy? Tomorrow? Where have you been hanging out? You've been obviously cheating on us. Did you see Harpoodlin say to Alex, I don't want you to testify? He even was looking at the camera at the time, so it was for our benefit. Yeah, and there was something else. Remember when Harpoodlin said to the guy, he doesn't like the way he's standing, and he's looming over, and then they're like, well, you pointed a gun at us yesterday. Right? And then the judge is like, well, normally it would be an issue, but there's really not a lot of room. Oh, the Murdaughs. Okay. Murdaughs. Hi, Elle. Love you too. I don't think he'll testify. But I'm interested to see what John Marvin and the sister and them all say.
Be a good show if he did testify.
Yeah, would be. I don't think he will. Oh, the news crew member, right? 9-year-old girl, news crew member shot dead.
A 9-year-old?
After morning murder by the same... Yeah, where's that? In Florida, wasn't it? Was it?
Yes. It was Florida.
In Orange County, Florida. So a member of Spectrum 32. We get Spectrum. That's what we have up here. News crew. a woman in her 20s and a member of Spectrum 13 news crew, and another member of the news crew and the 9-year-old's mother are in critical condition. Keith Melvin Moses, 19, is the suspect who was arrested. And he was, so I guess there was a morning shooting. The news crew was on hand to report on the morning shooting, and that's when they also, all those people got shot. Crazy. Nuts. Oh my gosh, remember that foot that washed
Deduction, any credit,
ashore a long time ago?
guaranteed.
I thought it was more than, what is going on? I thought it was a long time ago, but they're saying, wait, it can't be the same foot. Remember there was a lady and her foot, she was washed ashore. Is this another foot and another a different lady? Washington state officials have identified a human foot that washed ashore more than a year ago as belonging to a no, this can't be the one. Remember it was the girl they thought faked her death or something, but her foot washed ashore?
Mm-hmm.
This cannot be the same thing.
I think it's a different foot.
Yeah, it's a different foot.
Different foot.
That's something you don't want to find at the beach.
Isn't that the truth?
Can you imagine?
No.
Gosh. They have it belonging to a 68-year-old woman who disappeared in 2018.
And her foot just randomly washed up.
Yikes.
What state is this in? Florida?
And the Clatham County officials had to crowdfund the $7,500 to pay for DNA testing on the remains found inside a size 8 New Balance sneaker, according to the Seattle Times. Why would they have to crowdfund that? Isn't that like part of an investigation process of a foot that washes up on the beach?
I guess not.
That's crazy. It washed up near the mouth of the Elwha River in 2021 in December. And it matched Geraldine L. Smith, who disappeared from her home in January of 2018. Her husband located her car near that river, and the search and rescue dogs tracked her scent to the middle of a bridge. Divers were unable to find her. That's not the same lady with the foot, because I remember the lady with the other foot. I think she was on the run from something.
Yeah. No pun intended.
Oh. What's going on with that Madeline McCann?
I don't know.
Wannabe person. That's so fake. That is so freaking fake.
All right, Hart said that's one reason cases don't get solved. Police departments don't have the money for testing that they need, especially smaller police departments. Hi, Billy.
Texas dad is on the run after fatally shooting his daughter's boyfriend.
Oh boy.
These people, this is like the only thing they know to solve anything.
Yeah. People need to be kinder to each other.
Okay, found 3 men in their 40s with gunshot wounds. The daughter's boyfriend was pronounced dead at the scene. The other 2 men suffered minor injuries. The daughter's boyfriend was 40 years old. How? What? All four men, supposedly friends, were out celebrating a birthday. The suspect in his 50s reportedly was unhappy with the boyfriend's behavior and opened fire at him on the home's porch. Now he's on the run. So stupid. I don't know, so far it's just... This Matt McCann stuff is ridiculous. Florida is going to seek the death penalty for the bodybuilder accused of killing his ex-wife. You know, I think there's a Netflix thing on that. I was seeing that today.
You should watch that sometime.
Ian Bonnick.
But it was so yellow. Sorry.
Crazy. So, let's see what else everybody's saying. Oh, Scooter's really kissing up to Granny. I love you too, AV. Who's AV? Granny Potato. Who's AV? I remember when you came on, when Sandy was on, and you were crocheting that blanket with us. Was that the CEO? The bodybuilder guy? Which one? Barb. They have a Netflix thing about it. I know it's got to be that couple.
Yeah, I think we should watch that sometime.
Hi, little lady. Hi, little lady.
Little lady. Forgot to take my vitamins today.
Oh no. Oh no, I thought the woman was the no, oh, I know which one you're talking about. No, not that one. Not that one. No, this is a different one. This is the guy's the bodybuilder. And I think there is a Netflix thing about it. But you know what? I want to unwind a little bit, so I'm going to see what's up with the a-holes tonight.
Mm-hmm. And there's a lot of them. Oh, a heck of a lot of them.
Let's see what's going
Good
on with
point,
a-holes.
Paul.
Billy boy, be here. Stay here and tell me if they are a-holes or not a-holes. Okay. My best friend lost a parent 1.5 years ago, which led him to a mental health crisis. Our friend group has been picking up the pieces ever since. He's doing much better now that he's in therapy, but he's definitely gone through it. What has complicated matters worse is my fiancée. It goes without saying that I love her, but she is the definition of a busybody sometimes. My best friend is a very private person. She knows something happened with him, but she doesn't know the details of what that something is. She probably never will. But because she's around me and my friends often, as we live in the same house, she often hears bits and pieces of the story and presses for more information. I try to circumvent this as best I can. For example, I step out of the room for specific phone conversations. But still, it's hard to limit the discussion about it sometimes. It's necessary we bring it up and she's around in person. We'll refer to the Nolan situation without giving specifics. I don't understand right away why he can't talk to his girlfriend about something his friend's going through. That seems weird to me, but we'll keep reading. Nolan will stop by my place at night when he can't sleep. this doesn't happen often at all, maybe twice a month. He'll text me or call me saying he's outside. I'll go sit with him and maybe smoke a little bit, and then he'll head home. I'll wait up until I know he got home safely, and then I'll just go back to sleep. My fiance hates this. She claims the phone calls always wake her up. They don't. She just sometimes happens to wake up for the bathroom when I'm outside, and that's not me being in bed is alarming. That brings us to last night. Nolan stopped by, and when I came back inside, my fiance said she was putting a stop to it. She said all the sneaking around is making her paranoid. She doesn't feel like she can properly trust me or be a part of my friend group without knowing the details, and that Nolan needs to stop relying on me so much. I told her that no matter whether we're married, dating, whatever, she'll never have any ownership over my friend's trauma, and that she was never going to be able to order me around in regards to it. I also said that her comfort was less important than someone's actual physical well-being. She was obviously hurt by this and went to stay with her mom after work today. Am I the a-hole? And then it says, edit, she knows Nolan lost a parent. She doesn't know the aftermath beyond the statement he had a mental health crisis. Yes, he has specifically asked me not to tell her. Edit number 2. This is not something we talk about constantly in front of her. I'm giving examples that have happened over the past year and a half. Am I the a-hole? Just put yes or no if he's the a-hole. Sassy says no. Scooter says yes. Julie says dump her. Dump her? You think she's the a-hole, Julie? Ashley says he's the a-hole. This is really split. Marianne says no, he's not the a-hole. Billy Boy says, well, let me ask you this. What if you don't have a mom to go stay with? I don't know. Ruff said he's the a-hole. Julie said he's not the a-hole. Or I don't know. Julie, do you mean no, he's not the a-hole? I don't know. Granny says, I will be gone soon, but hope every person remembers me. Why are you going to be gone soon? We'll remember you. You're not doing a Montana Sky, are you? Hope you're okay, Granny.
And prayers, Granny.
You looked good the last time we saw you on camera. What's up? Hope you're okay. Prayers. Farm wife says yes, he's the a-hole. Julie says yes, he's the a-hole. I can't understand.
Julie says he's not. Julie says he's not. She is.
Julie says he's not the a-hole. He's not. She is.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very split over here.
I don't know.
I'm kind of feeling like he's the a-hole.
Really?
I do a little bit, just because of the way he spoke to her.
I did a Scooter. I trailed off during the quick.
Oh, I kind of feel like he's the a-hole. Because I think that why couldn't he tell her what's going on with his friend that's going to be his wife? And he's like, even if we get married, there's certain things he said that I'm getting like a current that is not good. I don't know.
I think he's an a-hole.
Okay, me too. Okay. So let's see. Okay, here we go. Oh gosh, this one got removed. How come I could partially read it?
Uh-oh.
Wow. It got removed. Hold on, but it... Wow, that must have just been removed because it was showing, and then when I clicked... How did it just get removed? And That's not right. That means it just got removed.
Mm-mm. Maybe she was like, take that down.
But I mean, it was just there, like, and it was up for 9 hours, and then they just remove it now?
Well, I guess they're the a-hole.
That's not nice. I wanted to read that one. It was really good. Okay, when my brother met his wife 5 years back, all of us were very welcoming, but soon it was clear that she wasn't interested in being part of the family. Over the past 5 years, she's come to our family get-togethers like 6 or 7 times. It's always either my brother alone or my brother and my niece, who's 3. Initially, I would try to make plans with her, but she'd always reject it by saying that she doesn't go out much or that she doesn't like shopping or whatever. On the handful of occasions she's attended our family gathering, she's been very reserved and quiet, giving one-word answers or just smiling whenever someone tries to strike up a conversation. Mostly, she makes some excuse and just doesn't show up. Because of this, my brother has also stopped attending the family gatherings as much as before. My parents are very disappointed with this, and my brother's absence makes them very visibly upset. I've asked my brother about it, and he's always maintained that the sister-in-law is very introverted and has social anxiety, and that he's not going to force her into doing something she doesn't like. Next week is our dad's 70th birthday. And what does OFC mean? What do the initials OFC mean?
I have no idea.
Okay.
Mm.
And OFC, my brother and his...
On the off chance. Probably.
My brother
OFC.
and his family are invited. This is supposed to be a grand event with all of our extended family going on a weekend trip. Yesterday, my sister-in-law texted me saying that she won't be coming for the trip. The conversation went something like this.
Oh.
Sister-in-law said, "Hey, I'm so sorry, but something urgent has come up and I won't be able to attend the event. It's going to be only her husband, his brother." Me. "At least the little niece is coming, right?" Sister-in-law says, "Oh, I would love for her to attend, but she's saying that she won't attend without me." Me. "Then why don't you stop being a stuck-up biatch for once and attend the event, since it would mean a lot to my dad if the entire family was there." Sister-in-law didn't respond after that. A few minutes later, I got a call from my brother, and he was furious. He said that the way I talked to his wife was very disrespectful, and that he will not be coming for the trip until I apologize. I refused to apologize because I felt this was long overdue. So now my brother isn't coming for the trip. My dad thinks I should apologize, but my mom thinks I did the right thing. Am I the a-hole? Yes or no?
She should apologize so that the brother can be there for the father. She's not a total a-hole because she should have said that to the sister.
Hi,
Or
Pudding.
to the sister-in-law.
Oh, of
because-
course. OFC is of course? Okay.
Oh no, I read that. It's internet slang. It means of course. I thought I told you and said that out loud, but I never did. I
Oh.
just said it in my head. I'm sorry. I'm slacking.
Okay, so here we're divided on this one too. Ashley says yes, they're the a-hole. Sassy says nope. Ruff says
Just-
nope.
Sister
Julie
was way
says
overdue for
yes.
that. The sister-in-law was way overdue. for
Sassy
that
says nope.
yelling at. Sister was way overdue for that, but she should apologize to the son to go to the father's birthday party because that's going to hurt the father. So me, a-hole. Comme ci, comme ça. Can I answer half and half?
Hi, Marianne. Hi, Star Pixie. Okay, let's go back and see what we have here.
Oh wait, she is the A. She did need that talking to, and she should apologize. So she is the a-hole. Yes.
Okay, here's one. So this one's a
What?
doozy. What?
Well, got the most answers, yes or no?
I don't know. So this one's a doozy. Buckle up, folks. So I met this woman, 34 at the time. I'm going to call her Jess. When I was 28. My brother Kurt is 24. Also worked with us. He's a married man at this point. Her and I started sleeping with each other with no really crazy strings attached, but certain agreements nonetheless. If you're sleeping with other people, let me know, etc. Including a rule that she made to start stating that she'd never sleep with my brother. Oh, I remember it was married, right? Well, a few months passed and it's my birthday, so I threw a party at my house, and weirdly, Jess, my brother, and my brother's wife didn't show up. And they didn't answer any of my messages. Wouldn't you know it, Kurt was cheating on his wife with Jess. Not only did this create a tumultuous relationship with my brother, but I had to uproot my work environment for a new place. New friends. Jess lied and told people we never did anything together, so they thought I was the jerk. Then my parents even got involved and begged me, knowing what he did, to allow him to stay with me after his wife threw him out. Then Jess and Kurt get married. So now she's my sister-in-law. And in the 4+ years, she's never apologized. Kurt isn't the greatest there either. They have never even attempted to be an aunt or an uncle to their only nephew. In 4+ years, I think they bought him one present, maybe 2. They've never asked to visit, planned a day with him, or even FaceTimed him to say hi in 4 years. Now, she sends me an email out of the blue, only after I've been saying for years how batshite insane this all is, to apologize to me. She didn't even spell my wife's name right in the email, nor acknowledge her lack of even attempting to act like an aunt or a family member, and I'm 100% certain her parents and family don't actually know the real story. And they've reached out to invite me to places, including ruining our family's Christmas with my parents by flying in, and my parents even chose to go over there instead of being with their only grandson. Am I the a-hole for not supporting their marriage, for their attempts to have children, or generally want for them to be around as a family in a way that could directly affect my family's life? Is he the a-hole?
Oh,
You didn't follow that either?
oh, I say no.
Oh, okay. Okay, I was just wondering.
No, I did. I actually did.
Okay.
Oh, absolutely.
So for those of you that weren't paying attention, him and his brother and this girl at work were all in a love triangle. The brother ended up cheating with the girl even though he was married, broke up his marriage, he married the girl. Brother feels like he never got an apology from that girl. She apologizes like 4 years later, but he still doesn't want her around. Is he the a-hole?
Yes.
Everybody's saying no, 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 and I don't
Yes.
know. Billy is saying not places. I don't know what that's about, Billy. Places
he's
with
being the
humans and
a-hole.
areas.
All the things gone by, and now they want to be a family. You should say, okay, family, because you should put that under the big enough man to forget and all be a family together.
Okay. Okay, so recently my aunt got married. I was one of the bridesmaids. I was so excited until I saw the dress I'd have to wear. It wasn't flattering at all. But for my aunt, I was willing to compromise. The night before the party, I drank way too much alcohol at a friend's party. I had a bad hangover and almost canceled, but my mom was able to help me and relieve the symptoms. I was fine during the wedding ceremony, but at the reception afterwards, I went downhill. I was able to get a beverage from the bar despite being only 16, and I guess my body still was not recovered from the night before. I felt terrible after drinking the beer, and I ended up throwing up all over my dress. Everyone went dead silent and looked totally shocked. My mom swooped in, took me to the bathroom to wash it off. I had a stain on my dress, but besides that, I was able to clean up nicely. The rest of the night, I just sat with my mom. Almost everyone who came by asked how I was doing. The rest of the night went well. I felt like the wedding was a success, but the next morning my aunt chewed me out. She said she was so disappointed and that she regretted making me a bridesmaid. According to her, my getting sick took the attention off of her and her husband, and she had people asking about me all night. I feel like my aunt is taking the whole thing out of proportion, is blowing the whole thing out of proportion, and she is being ungrateful that I agreed to be a bridesmaid and wore that hideous dress. Am I the a-hole?
No,
Oh.
no, she drank too much and got sick. Everybody makes mistakes. Get past it. Incident.
Okay. So, here's another one. I'm 25, guy, met a girl 24 on a dating app a few weeks ago, and we've been on a lot of dates that went well. This weekend, she invited me over to her apartment for the first time to watch a movie. I got thirsty, so when she went to use the bathroom, I went into the kitchen to try to get myself some water. I wasn't sure where she kept the cups, so I looked through the cabinets for them. She came out when I was still searching. She got really upset with me for supposedly invading her privacy and going through her things. I told her that it wasn't that big of a deal, since I just wanted to get some water, but she insisted that I should have asked where the cups were, and if I couldn't find it after a while, instead of taking it upon myself to go through her entire kitchen, which isn't true, I just opened some drawers and cabinets. In my opinion, she was being unnecessarily defensive and territorial, especially towards someone she is seeing. I wouldn't have a problem with someone getting water for themselves in my kitchen, and I told her as such. She insists that her boundaries were not the same as mine, and I told her that it was illogical, since dating someone should be like letting your boundaries down. She cut the date short, said that she wanted time to think. I texted her later that night, and that I was sorry that she got angry at me for trying to get water, but she still hasn't messaged me back. Most of my friends think she was being unreasonable as well, but my sister seems to agree with her. Was it really that big of a deal that I tried to get myself water from her kitchen? I looked through the kitchen for cups. Am I the a-hole? Let's see what you guys say about this. Hi, high-speed drifter. Dump her, she's trouble, you said. Why is he looking for a glass and a drawer? Oh, because today's cabinets, you do keep dishes and glasses in drawers now. Let's see now.
I don't think he's an a-hole.
How about Joe?
He could have, was this a first date?
No.
No,
No. Well, then, come on.
he was thirsty. He was thirsty.
He's not the a-hole. It's like, what is she hiding?
I know, right?
Right.
Come
He
on.
wanted a cup.
A drink.
Big
You could-
deal.
Is he going to say, hey, woman, get me some water? Get out of here.
She was in the bathroom.
I've been talking for every last one of these, and I've been unmuted, didn't I? My little sister was kind of a junior bridesmaid at my wedding, and she spewed all over.
Really?
Yes. I didn't care. My cousin, who's like 6'6" or something, scooped her up, took her home, put her, unfortunately, in my bed, and she puked all over my bedroom.
Gosh.
Yeah. She was drinking punch. She didn't know it was spiked.
Oh no.
I didn't know it was spiked either.
Oh.
Yeah. It's like,
Eh.
it was a fountain. We also had beer and wine and stuff like that. It was a punch.
I think the worst little drunk ride I was one.
Oh, I didn't drink anything. I had a champagne at night and that's it.
Drinking too. Loves.
So, no, he's not. She's the asshole.
Yeah.
Whoops, a-hole. Pardon me.
Yes.
Okay, here we go. So I'm a 30-year-old woman, and my friends are all around my age. They all work full-time. They have a house with a mortgage and or a kid or kids. I'm a freelancer. I work part-time and remotely. With this, I make slightly above minimum wage in my country, which isn't a lot, but it's a choice I made. I have an inexpensive lifestyle. I eat home-cooked meals, and I don't buy a lot of stuff. However, I do travel a lot, which makes my friends think that I earn a lot of money. Over the years, they made a lot of assumptions about it, and in the beginning, I would explain how I could afford traveling frequently. I can keep working when traveling, and I do a lot of house sitting and pet sitting, volunteering to have barely any costs. My friends didn't really believe me and kept making assumptions, so I just let them. Some people in my field make a lot, just not me, and sometimes played along. Now, onto the issue. My friends want to go on an all-inclusive holiday that costs quite a lot. It's nothing too crazy, but it's not really in my budget, and I told them I won't be able to go. They asked me what I meant since I make a lot of money and I travel all the time, and I once again told them that I'm not rich, but they said that I was just cheap. I had enough of it, and I told them to shut up and that I only make slightly above minimum wage. They were all shocked, and they said I lied and pretended all these years. Am I the a-hole for not joining them on the trip and not pretending I'm rich? Technically, I could afford it, but I didn't want to touch my savings for a house or for a vacation. No. It just didn't make any sense. Thought that was going to be better than it was. It wasn't.
I mean, you do what you do. You do you. What do you think, Carolyn?
What?
What do you think?
I don't think I think it's just stupid.
I don't think.
No, I just don't think anything about it. It's just stupid. It's just such a stupid thing. It shouldn't even be a disagreement.
I know, Patty.
Right. I agree. People that like people for money or just like people for money are very mean and judgmental. Anybody hear a beep?
Yeah, yes. It's an alarm for the weather.
No thank.
Oh yeah,
Channing
that's what
test.
I
No
knew.
need.
Yeah.
Familiar.
Goodness.
Yeah, we had it earlier. I didn't.
Oh, goodness.
And it's the scary one that comes on TV.
Okay, here we go. I'm 34, female. Recently discovered that my partner, 34-year-old male of 13 years, has a Tinder account and has been regularly talking to other people on there for a few months. When I confronted them about it, they apologized and said they regret downloading it, but they felt lonely and just wanted to feel desirable. They claim that they never met up with anyone and that it was just talking, but I don't know if I believe them or if it's just actually makes a difference to me. Emotional cheating is still cheating in my book, and I'm not sure I can trust them again. I don't know what I want to do or how we move past this. I don't want to lie to myself and say I can get over it when I'm not really sure. I really can, but at the same time, part of me does not want to throw away a 13-year marriage over one mistake. This is not even, am I the a-hole? She's asking you what she could do. This doesn't even belong here.
Dump him.
Why?
Because it doesn't belong there. It's not, she's saying she doesn't know what to do.
No,
He cheated.
to dump him.
Yeah, he cheated. You're always gonna wonder. He's the a-hole. Tinder is where you go to meet people
I don't know. That's okay.
and cheat.
I've never been in that position. So.
I've never been there, but I just
Okay, let's try this one. So, a bit of context. I'm a 23-year-old female and my fiance is a 22-year-old male. We decided to have dinner with my fiance's parents yesterday. I've never met them before. That's strange. And my fiance has told me that they can be pretty rocky, so I put it off for a long time. Flash forward to the dinner. Everything is going pretty okay until my fiance's dad starts making strange comments about my weight. I have always been very small but tall, and asked me if this is my first meal of the day. At that point, I was a little annoyed, but I let it slide. The comments continued through the dinner, and then my fiance's mom decided to join in, making comments about my weight and asking about how much my boob job cost because someone so small could never naturally have such large breasts. I nudged my fiance that I wanted to leave, and he told me to relax. His dad starts talking, asking about our sex life, telling my fiance how lucky he is and that he better make the most of it before I get old and don't want to have sex anymore. I got up after that, went to the bathroom so I could cool down. And when I was in the bathroom, my fiance starts talking to me through the door, asking me to come out and have dinner and not be so emotional over what he called light banter, which upset me even more. I came out of the bathroom and told my fiance's parents that I was leaving because I couldn't handle the barrage of insults and bullying when I just wanted to have dinner. Now, all day today, my fiance has been scolding me and telling me all I'm doing is making sure I never have any sort of relationship with his parents, and I'm feeling like I may have been dramatic over this. I spoke to his parents personally just over the phone. We scheduled another dinner for Friday night. They said they will apologize in person. So, is she the a-hole for leaving?
No. Who the hell? The first time meeting the parents, and they're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Nurse. They there's so much. It's really embarrassing.
Okay, here's another one. I'm a 30-year-old female. My mother's 60. Of course, she's a female as well. She's my mother. She's an extremely opinionated woman who is passionate about equality, social justice. We share the same views on these topics, so the confrontation was in no way about the views, but rather how it's all she talks about. To give you an idea, a conversation with her will undoubtedly transition to a passionate rant about racism, injustice towards Native Americans, war, shootings, gender inequality, or a topic of the like. All very important subjects, of course. Yesterday, she was talking about the war in the Ukraine and the suffering endured. I asked her if we could talk about something more positive for once, saying, I care about these issues. I'm just exhausted after being up with a sick toddler all night. This is the first time I've shut down one of these conversations. Her response was that I should check my privilege because there are other mothers worrying about worse things, such as food security, and I live a great life. She said I lack empathy to those affected. I was put off by that comment, and this is where the a-hole may have come out. I told her if she cares so much, why doesn't she channel all that energy she used to constantly rant to helping the cause instead? She did not like that. She started crying and saying that she's been through a lot. She grew up in foster care and is disappointed in me for not caring enough about others. So, am I a privileged a-hole or is my mom unreasonable? Let's see this and this. Gotta go back to the chat. High Speed Drifter says she should have asked to talk to her fiance in private. She should have said, they either apologize or I'm leaving. Billy Boy says, run, run, Johnny, run, run. I would have left and left the fiancé as well. Barb says his parents' comments are inappropriate. Rethink the relationship with the fiancé. Okay, so High Speed Drifter says no, she's not. No, but she could have handled it better, Ruff said. How could she have handled it better, Ruff? What could she have done? What is this? Oh, that's Calvin Klein. I was trying to scratch that off. That's weird. Mom's unreasonable, little lady said. Mom's unreasonable. Little lady, little lady. I do run, run, run. The mom's unreasonable. She's an unreasonable lady. That's what they said. Mom's unreasonable. trying to find a good one. Okay, here's one. My boyfriend is constantly turning the thermostat to 0 and opening all the windows. We live in Canada. He thinks I'm acting crazy for wanting to have the heat on 24/7 to at least 20 degrees. But if I pay half the rent, heat is included in the rent. We live in a rent-controlled place, and I have 12-hour days where I work outside. It's extremely hard for me to get out of bed at 6 a.m. when it's cold, ice cold. And it's hard for me to come home at 6 p.m. and do things around the house when it's ice cold. I just want to be under all my blankets 24/7 at home. I'm not sure what temperature it is inside without the heat on, but it feels unlivable to me. His reasoning for all this is that the heat can't be on if the windows are open, and he feels the windows must be open all day because my cat smells disgusting. My cat does not smell bad. He doesn't go to the bathroom outside of his box, and his box is clean. He smells like a cat. My boyfriend just seems to be hypersensitive to smells, as there are other things he tries to control because he doesn't like the smell. For example, I'm not allowed to cook smelly food, basically anything good. He's also sensitive to lights and won't allow any overhead lighting to be on or blinds to be open for natural light. He only can have certain lamps on or he throws a fit. I've started suggesting perhaps this is a symptom of mental illness. Am I an a-hole?
I'm sorry to interrupt.
Yeah.
I do have a message from Sharon. She heard a huge bang and it was a transformer blowing up, and they're without power at this time.
They have no more power?
No.
Oh, sorry, Sharon.
Oh, shit.
We really feel bad.
Oh, that happened.
I hate that. That's terrible. I hope they get it fixed right away.
And she's having a bad storm, isn't she?
Well, we're having a storm too, aren't we?
Yes, I believe so. We're having an ice storm right now. There's ice falling from the sky, and they're saying a half an inch of ice.
Jimmy, are we going to get ice? Are we going to get ice?
I better charge my phone right now.
Are we going to get snow?
I'll check, Carolyn. Hold on.
Ice, ice, baby. Okay.
Okay, let's see.
We don't want ice. No, please, no.
I hope not. I'm going to check right now. I'm there. We're having a wintry mix heavy at times, and you are having... Right now, there is pure ice falling from the sky at your house.
No.
Yes, there is.
Nicole said we have pure ice falling from the sky.
31 degrees. Yep.
She says it's 31 and we have pure ice falling. Jimmy says it's 34.
It says 31 where I'm looking at and I see the ice falling.
She says we have ice falling from the sky.
I'm right on it.
No, it's 30 degrees.
It's 30 degrees. And she said we have ice falling from the sky.
I'm right there.
She's right there and it's falling from the sky.
There's a big chunk of it coming through. Nick's laughing at us.
Like, where's it
We
going to
were-
fall from, right, Nick?
I know. That's what he was thinking.
Okay.
Well, just be safe. It looks like it's gonna warm up and turn into rain.
When?
Tonight.
Tonight it's
gonna
going to
warm-
warm up and turn to rain?
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be in the 40s, the upper 40s, and then it's gonna go down again tomorrow night. And rain. Friday is gonna be beautiful. Saturday is gonna be beautiful.
Okay, we're going to look. We're going to change gears now because I just can't take it anymore. We're going to look at this house right here. Got some new houses to look at. Explore the elegance and charm of yesteryear with this stunning Italianate revival style home known as the Graham House, built in 1855. This is a masterpiece, and it's nestled in the heart of the historic district of Kenansville, surrounded by lush greenery and mature trees that provide ample shade and serenity. The home boasts an impressive facade, and with its covered front porch and second-story balcony, decorative latticework, window panes, oversized windows, and two-story tall columns. The interior of the home is equally as breathtaking with its Greek revival character. 11-foot ceilings, a grand staircase. Let's go in and look. This is going to be 5 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, 4,374 square feet. It's on 1.37 acres, built in 1855. And you're going to try to guess how much it is without looking. You can look at the house. Don't go searching on Google. Okay, let me pull the pictures over. And Sharon's not here to say things from the peanut gallery. It's an interesting window in the front, and those doors, it's funny that they have like 2 front door with side lights, and the windows are, yeah, it's strange a little bit. I like the brick on the front porch, so you don't have to worry about painting and stuff. Okay, going inside. This looks very similar to another house we saw with the stairs like that. I think I need the woodwork. I don't like that finish on the woodwork. It looks really rough. I have to have that refinished or painted. And I think in this case, being that they have white here, I would just do it white. Floors are nice. I like the built-in. Have more stuff there. A rustic kitchen. Fireplaces looks dated. It's kind of weird. Where's the upper cabinets?
I like the built-ins.
So they have like these barnwood built-ins over here. But then they have the kitchen's kind of a little bit weird, and then you've got a different countertop over here.
That's the 80s. It screams 1985.
Kind of strange a little bit there. There we are with that color there. I have to take that out. Stains on the carpet here. This had to be pulled out. And this must have been their old kitchen, maybe, and they put it in here in the laundry room. It's not bad. I'd probably paint the cabinets though to give it a spiffier look. And
I like the tile choice on the kitchen floor.
And
What's that?
I didn't even look at the tile choice on the kitchen floor. Oh, it's
Sort of a terracotta type tile.
It's a weird bathroom, especially with this grab bar here. And kind of strange. Look at this tiny little couch that looks like a teeny tiny little couch there. Is that the perspective there, or is there something wrong with that? Gosh, this looks like an HBO movie with those 2 double doors like that. Okay, built-ins and a fireplace.
That looks like a tiny couch.
I know, doesn't it? I don't like this wood. This would have to be painted. I think this would look really nice painted white, because I just don't like the way it's caca.
It looks like a tiny fireplace too.
I know. Oh, this is like beehive look here. This, I don't know. Not really. The bathrooms have to be updated. Oh no, they did this is black. Well, it's not as bad in black, but I don't know. It's the same in every bathroom. And this is the upper floor. Go out over here. Okay. I feel like that reminds me of something at the. Oh boy, what is that? Are those like cells? Like, that is scary. That looks like some kind of a stall, but it's not even big enough to be a stall. What are they keeping in there? Why is it like that? That's weird.
Wait, I didn't see it. I gotta go back to it. I've lost it. Oh,
That's beyond weird.
I don't know about all that.
What is that about? That looks scary.
The jail cell. I don't know.
It's in North Carolina. What do you think it is? Oh, that turned me off really bad. That really turned me off. Sorry, I thought it was going to be better. That really turned me off. A little lighty. Said needs a lot of renovation. No, it's the basement. It's creepy in that room. Barb says 425. House definitely is not my cup of tea. Hey, Chris Reese says. Liz Top says 400,000. Chris Reese says 350,000.
Billy Boy
High
says you
Speed
could-
says, if I know the town, I can guess. I told you the town. It's Kenansville, North Carolina. Ruff says 800K. Little Lighty says May 2. Granny Potato is just shocked. Julie W. says Deborah Vancouver didn't read her mind.
What did
They
Deborah
keep
say?
prisoners. That's what I thought. Yeah, it was kind of weird. Ruff says it could be nice. Could be nice,
Could.
Ruff said.
Dungeon.
It could be, but that's scary. Because, like, what's happened down there? It's scary. Okay, well, there it goes. $3.99.
Oh, it's a steal with that beautiful basement.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a cozy feel, you know, a primitive. It's a primitive look.
Oh, we're looking at houses now?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the primitive look. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
It's in style.
Okay. Okay, now let's look at this one. This one is in Alabama. Okay. This has rich history and timeless architecture, fascinating stories from 200 years ago, surround a community of homes in and around Marion, Alabama, including the Wilkerson-Richardson home circa 1848. This home is part of the Perry County Historical and Preservation Society. It sits on nearly 1 acre in the heart of town. The home's Greek Revival style features iconic columns, a grand entry hall, 12-foot ceilings, and many more original details. The home has 5 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms, a formal parlor, dining room, sitting room, and a sunroom. The kitchen has been updated, and there's a spacious breakfast room. The backyard is fully fenced, and there's a 2-car garage. Okay, so you're going to want to try to get this in Perry County, Alabama. And let me get the pictures.
See, when there are 5, I always think there should be more bats than
Okay.
when there are 5.
Let's get the pictures. You're rubber banding a little bit, Al. This, I like this right here. It looks like a house I know somewhere. I remember reading something of true crime about something like that in Montclair, I think. I don't know why that reminds me of that. Needs a little work, a little grouting. Oh, I think this is Chip and Joanna Gaines. I just saw a big magnolia, Manor magnolia. That mirror scares the crap out of me. Perched very precariously. This whitewash furniture also is not, I don't really care for that like that. I don't like that peeling caca paint over there and this missing drawer. Not good. She did decoupage on this. But why are the handles all missing? What is this? Like a cold frame, looks like. And nothing's in here? She looks like she likes to just paint furniture, this lady. Oh, look, she did the hand knitting. She did the hand knitting with us. I don't like these pictures just perched there like that. Wow, that looks scary. Just perched. What is that? A part of a windmill. That's crazy. Is that Ray Dunn in there? Why does she have Ray Dunn in there? Look how that. Why would they take a picture of that? It's a mess. And that's the Peanuts gang, I believe. I was going to say, I think that's a Peanuts mug too. And this thing, why is it over on its side? That's weird. Oh, she's doing like, look at this, takes up the entire table. It's ridiculous. Oh boy. There's so much to be said on that. I think this, she loved Chip and Joanna Gaines or something, this lady. Wow, look at that. Well, I don't care for this house at all. So far, 2 houses that have not, but put your guess in for that house. Thought it was going to be better than it was. They were very disappointing, the first 2 homes. Very disappointing. So rough says 700. Farmhouse look, you go in all the way. Hi, Oliver. Farmhouse look, you go in all the way or don't bother. I don't like it. That's not even farmhouse. That's like shabby chic meets farmhouse meets halfway done meets caca. Needs repairs, yes, Oliver. A little lighty, says 550. Bad staging, yeah. That looks like the house I grew up in, Oliver said. Don't like the bathroom, Barb said. Carolyn, you could pick a turkey, Ruff said. 325, Carolyn said. looks impressive from the outside. You're like, oh, that house is not 325, but then, yeah. Nicole fell asleep.
What do you mean Nicole fell asleep?
Nope.
No, I'm snack.
Did
Oh.
you say Elle fell asleep?
No, I said Nicole.
Nope. Elle's here.
Sierra's here. All right, we're not going to do it again. We're not.
Right.
We're not.
Something's wrong here. This cannot be this. Let me see. What is this? Hold on. Oh. Gotcha. Gary Jetin. This guy's name. Okay. Did we look at something in New Orleans? Okay, here, this is New Orleans.
No, I don't believe we have.
I don't think we have been in New Orleans. Okay, this is New Orleans. And this is circa 1877, Italianette Center Hall Cottage, located on an expansive corner lot with lush grounds, a beautiful pool, and gated parking. Gracious formal rooms showcase soaring ceilings, plaster medallions, marble fireplaces. The main floor offers a primary suite with a dressing room, a large library, a fourth bedroom, a beautiful kitchen, opens to a spacious den. Upstairs are two large guest suites, tremendous ground floor and attic storage, renovated in the last 10 years with updated wiring, plumbing, and a new roof in 2022. Special house on an unusually large grounds located just 1 block from St. Charles Avenue in a quiet residential area of lovely homes. Neighborhood offers a private patrol. That makes me nervous. Okay. Let me go get this. Okay. New Orleans. Let's go to New Orleans. Palm trees. Nice
Wow,
front porch.
palm tree New Orleans? I didn't even
I
know
know,
that.
neither did I. It's got a nice front porch, American Old Glory hanging out there, the black and white right in front of the door. It's cool. I feel like we've seen this before, but we haven't. Look at those murals over there, the wallpaper murals. What the freak is this with like the light coming up at an angle? That's scary. And this thing is leaning against the wall. That's scary. Okay, they do have a security system here. Oh dear, what is this over the fireplace? That looks scary. Why are these candles? Did they just want everything to be topsy-turvy like this? That looks scary. Why is that like that? That looks nice. What is that a picture of? I can't make it out. A little nice wet bar. Little there's a dishwasher. Looks like a refrigerator. Can't be the kitchen, right? Can it be? No, that's a little wet bar thing. Okay, kitchen is nice. Laundry room's got another refrigerator in it. Doors with the windows above, pretty neat. Okay, it's a newish bathroom. Nice. Shoe racks. That's interesting with the glass doors there. Luggage holders. This picture is... something's missing here. What's missing in this bathroom? Why this big? That's silly. That little... it's very silly. Something, there's bad use of space there. I don't know, that one with the window there. It's just odd. There's the pool. Those people can see right at... no privacy. Zero privacy. Surprised they don't build this wall around here to give them some privacy, but fountain. All right, so what do you think? New Orleans. High-Speed Drifter said it has been well maintained. I want them to include the furniture. It's too close to the neighbors, Oliver said. That would be at least 1 million where I live, High-Speed Drifter said. Liz Top says, I like it. Barb Olson says, I like it, but maybe not the best neighborhood. Oliver says, too much junk. Little Lady says, I kind of like this one. Oliver says, feels like a nightmare. Little Lady says, it started to snow here. Barb says 1.3 million. 800K, says Kevin. Portable potty, says Oliver. 900, says Little Lady. 1 mil, says Nicole Griffith. Got to be, I got to be me, says 300,000. Rough and Ready says 1.2 million. It seems like the house is crammed into that tiny corner lot. Yeah, I think so. I think it's, I don't know, I wouldn't. Not for me. Not for me. Not for me. Okay. Let's see what else we can find here. Do you want to go to another house in New Orleans?
Yeah. Good.
Okay, let's compare. We'll go to another house in New Orleans. Here we go. This house is a classic 1857. The James Gallier designed Dabney House is one of the most important Greek Revival homes in New Orleans and boasts all of the classic proportions and fine craftsmanship one would expect. Cataloged by the Library of Congress and featured in numerous publications, this house retains all of the historical details but with modern updates to the kitchen and baths. The first floor details include 14-foot ceilings, pine floors, marble mantels, and plaster medallions. Lovely formal living and dining rooms open onto the spectacular garden, recently renovated gourmet kitchen with a wolf range and dual sub-zeros. Upstairs, 5 bedrooms, including the primary suite with a lovely new bathroom. A huge family room which opens onto the covered galley gallery on looking St. Charles Avenue and the Mardi Gras parade route. Charming formal gardens, room for a pool, so they don't have a pool, 2-car covered parking, and a large guest apartment with a separate entrance that completes the package. And it offers 24-hour private patrol. I don't like that private patrol business. I'm not feeling safe with it. Okay. Why do I need a 24-hour private patrol? Because it's an unsafe place. Okay. All right, here we go. All right. I don't like this mirror, but that's scary. Look at that wallpaper. I kind of like it. There's the kitchen. No. Not a lot of... Wow, what is that? Is that a craft space or something? Remember Renee? Where are you, Renee? She bought this house that had a really nice craft space. It was kind of like this. What goes over here? Is that for, what is that? That wallpaper is odd, but I kind of like it. Stained glass window. Windows above the door, stained glass window, nice. Stained glass window in the shower looks nice. All the bathrooms are nice. Laundry room. This is interesting with the brick. This must be the apartment. Oh, this is the apartment. It's a nice kitchen in the apartment. Nice bathroom. Okay, what do you think that is? What do you think that is, folks? Remember, you have a rental unit and you have new updates throughout. Look at those nice built-ins. What do you think? I like it, but I still wouldn't want to live there. Oh, I wouldn't want to live there. No, I wouldn't want to live there. I can't find the chat. What the heck is the chat? Here we go. No, that's not the chat. Where did the chat go? I lost the chat. Hold on a minute, guys. Where the heck did the chat go? I'm gonna have to find you guys again. It's to go back to YouTube. Where's Rotatilicaf? It's something to tell you. What? And the poll. So do you think this did, no, the defense did not score points today, you guys said. Okay, so I've got the real thing here. $55 in a bucket of shrimp? No. 2,525,000. Mm-hmm. Okay. I want to get out of New Orleans. I've had enough of it. It's enough already. Let's go to Illinois. Okay. This is a secluded historic waterfront estate. It's just an hour from Chicago. For those searching for the rare combination of historic charm and luxurious modern amenities, welcome to Linden Lodge, a historic waterfront estate. Circa 1950, this home has been renovated and expanded over the years and offers character and charm at every turn. The long winding driveway through the centuries-old majestic trees, flowering bushes, and hundreds of perennial ferns lead you back to this private oasis that could be your forever home. Over 5 acres and more than 425 feet of riverfront with water rights, newly renovated first floor primary suite with fireplace, herringbone floors, updated gourmet chef's kitchen with a 200-year-old antique hutch built in, sweeping views of the river from almost every room. Walking up the stairs, the original wood floors have been restored, and an antique Italian chandelier makes a statement hanging above. The old stone root cellar serves as a wine cellar, in the basement. Plenty of room to add a barn, and horses are allowed. City, water, natural gas, ultra high-speed internet, grocery delivery available to your door. This property is truly a masterpiece and one of the best locations in the region for living life in a park-like secluded setting on the water, but still being 1 hour from Chicago and minutes from stores, Amtrak, and restaurants. This is located in Kankakee County, Illinois. Kankakee. Okay. Let us look. Let us look at this. Let us look. Is everybody still awake? I hope so. People sound like you're sleeping. Okay.
I kill myself on the steps.
Oh, stop. It's a big laundry room, but it's in a bedroom, really. There's a bed there. The laundry room is in a bedroom. That's strange. This is a boat. Look at that. It's a boat bed. That's cool. With the drawers under the window. 2 chaises, black and white. That's kind of cool.
Isn't that weird?
That's got like some 70s accents here. Oh, look, that's a solarium. That's nice. Oh, is there an indoor pool?
I want it. If there's an indoor pool, I want it.
Shape.
Wow.
It's right on the river. Okay, so what do you think that is? And it has an indoor pool. Has an indoor pool. Has an indoor pool. Okay.
Lot.
I better never have that much laundry that you need it in your... Good night, Oliver. You got to babysit? Okay. Good night, Oliver. Hi, Anne. Julie W. says it's nice. Come on.
Is it in?
Come on. Put in your beds there. Got to be me, says 750. Okay. What do you say, Elle?
Elle, you there?
Yep.
What do you say?
How
I
much
say
is-
like 200. Where is it located?
Illinois. Kankakee, Illinois.
I'm not looking at the screen. I'm looking at you guys. But
Oh.
I don't look at the screen. I'm gonna look at. I'm gonna say about 200. 169.
Well, it's a gorgeous house, so people are like saying 1 million, 2 million.
169 to 2.
Like 1.69 million, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay. Elle says 1.69 million.
$575. I have
Ooh.
one eye blind art. $575.
It's really nice, though. It has a circle driveway, Elle. It's really nice.
That's unbelievable.
It has an indoor pool.
Yes.
Exactly. That's unbelievable.
I should have looked.
Foundation issues. That's my number one question.
It's not in Chicago. It's an hour away from Chicago. An hour away.
Oh, it's in the Chicago suburb. I should have thought of that.
No, it's not. It's nowhere near Chicago. Oh,
It's an hour away.
it's an hour southeast. It's not near it. It's outside of the city. Of the
Yeah, but an hour away.
Good,
from
how are you?
Chicago. It's
One
only
day,
an
bye.
hour drive to Chicago.
Hi, one eye blind art.
Windy City, beautiful historical places.
You don't like
I mean-
Chicago, Elle?
What?
You don't like Chicago?
No, I do.
Oh.
Not as much as New York, but it's a great city, and being a half hour away from it is really a great. It's a great location.
You sound sleepy, Elle. Tell the truth. Are you sleepy?
Yeah, but I'm okay.
Okay.
Okay, here's another. Oh, that's the one we just saw. Hold on.
Location, location, location.
It's true. It's really pretty too.
Yeah.
I want to find. Let's go into a time capsule in Venice, Florida.
Okay.
This is a, let's see, this house, this important mid-century modern gem was built during the heyday of the Sarasota School of Architecture. 50 years later, Chicago architect John Banks began a meticulous, sensitive restoration of the original home's terrazzo floors, southern pine wall paneling, clear-story windows, fireplace, jalousie, ventilation, vaulted wood beam ceilings, stacked Ocala block walls inside and out, and added low stacked Ocala block walls to continue the exuberant grid pattern and enhance the landscape. The home is included in the Tour of Venice Architecture published by Sarasota Alliance for Historic Preservation. The architect's master suite was built using the same materials expressed in the original home. The ensuite master bath is simply beautiful, with its illuminating skylight, large walk-in shower, and custom privacy doors. Let's just go in and look at this. Okay. This is supposed to be a time capsule. It's in Venice, Florida. Wow, that is that they did. Yeah, it is a time capsule. Oh my gosh, that is crazy.
Wow.
Almost looks like Frank Lloyd Wright. On the windows.
Hmm.
Would you say Frank Lloyd Wright house?
It isn't, but it looks like it. There's so many windows.
Didn't we
Pretty.
used to have somebody on our panel that said, "Oh,
Yeah, we did.
oh look at that glass. That's interesting." Wow, they really kept it. That's crazy. They should have used that in a movie.
The daughter would love this.
In Florida, right?
Yeah.
Look at that. Amazing. I remember seeing another one like this that we saw. I don't know where it was. It was in California, I think. Wow. It's crazy.
Ooh, a jacuzzi.
Okay, how much do you think it is, guys?
Where is it located again?
Venice, Florida.
Oh, geez, that's probably a lot of money.
Hi, 61. Yeah, Mad Men. Mm-hmm. Exactly.
And the daughter would want to keep all the furniture.
Liz Top says 700,000. Nicole says 4.5 million. Kevin says 2.4 million. Just got back from a concert. Driving in the snow sucks. Be careful. High 61. 1.75 million, says Barb. Deborah says 375,000. $600, says Little Lady. 1.2 says Linda. 1.2 says Pitbull. 3 says misbehave. 1,250,000.
It's close.
Very close.
Linda won the house. Congratulations, Linda.
Thank you. Dipper got it too.
The home of tomorrow. Right, one more. Let's see. Pretty sure Al fell asleep. When do we have to reset our Zoom? Very soon, right?
Yeah.
Al fell asleep. She fell asleep.
Yeah, I knew she was tired. I
Oh, I'm
told you.
here.
Oh,
I'm
no.
here.
Oh,
Okay.
really? You're still up, Al?
Yeah,
Are we keeping you up, Al?
No,
He's, oh,
Oh.
you
I
sound
want to do
cold.
the after party.
What?
Yeah. I
You're
want to do the after party.
oh, the
After party.
after
yeah.
party.
Well, the after party. Remember when
What after
we
party?
get off the live? We have an after party, right?
I can't find something good. I wanted to do something else. Okay, let me see if I can find something in. Let's see. Oh, I think it's just time. I think Google is telling me it's time. It won't even let me. I think it's telling me it's time to go to call it a night. It's been a long day.
We gonna watch the rest of the Murdaugh stuff.
We can. I don't know. All right, everybody. I'm gonna start a new Zoom. So hold on. I'm not leaving yet.
Good night, all.
Well, I'm not gonna say goodnight yet. I'm gonna start a new Zoom. Let's see. And that. And meeting for all. Okay, I'm to stay there, guys. I'm getting a new meeting. If you'd like to come in, we're going to play the third. We'll probably go midway through the second episode and play the third one because I didn't see the second all the way through. So if you want to come and finish the Murdaugh with us, just look at the community tab. If you can't find the number in the community tab, then email me, okay? But I'm going to put it, invite, copy, invitation. Oh, and just a word to self. When you come into the Zoom, if we never heard from you before, you must identify yourself, who you are, speak to us. If you don't, you're not going to stay. Because we care about the safety of our members and Patreons. Okay. Let me quickly put this. I'm going to put it first in the community tab, then I'm going to do the Patreon, then I'm going to do Zoom. Okay. Good night, little lady. Sweet dreams. Good night, little lady. Sweet dreams. Good night, little lady. Sweet dreams. Hello.
Hi, am I the only one in here?
So
Oh
far,
my
but we're
God.
still live. So,
Oh, I know.
oh, just tell. Okay, now I've just got to put it in Slack. General Slack. Okay, and now back to. Where's Rototilla Calf?
I don't know where
I
Rototilla
would
Cat
tell him
is.
something today, and he's not here.
No, you'll have to leave Rototilla Calf a message.
I guess so. All right. Hill. Okay. Oh, hold on a minute. I'll get the door in a second. Hold on. Oh my gosh, there's so many people coming in. Hold on. Okay.
Hi, Margot. Hi.
Hello.
Hi, Barb. Hi, Linda.
Hey.
Deborah.
Hi.
Hi, everybody.
Barb.
Hi.
Yeah, I'm
I love that picture, Barb.
Can you see Barb's picture?
Take care.
Oh, look at how cute.
I know.
Oh, I love the kitty.
Okay, let me say goodbye to the people over here. Goodbye, people in the chat. We'll see you tomorrow.
Good night, everyone.
Have a good night, everyone. Bye.
Good night. Hit
Love
the
you.
like,
Prayers for all.
everyone.
We'll see you tomorrow. God bless.